Hello breakers! I wanted to make a video based on a conversation I had with a Target employee yesterday that I found really fascinating about these Bowman Mega Boxes. I'm still waiting for the break that I was a part of to actually get those cards so I can do the second part of my compare $200 of Bowman Mega Boxes versus $200 of buying into a break and what did better. So I thought this would be a good video to do. In the meantime, my wife and I just drove around to a bunch of different Targets. She loves Target, so didn't have to convince her of a whole lot. And was looking for, honestly, just Bowman anything. And came to one particular Target that had clearly been restocked. I mean, they had, the amount of Prism they had was absurd. But everything was well stocked. Stadium Club, all that, right by the register. And then in the toy section, they had 3 different hangers, which was really kind of, I don't think I've seen that many, but they had one of Series 1 fat packs, one of Series 2 fat packs, and then they had another that was kind of a mix of hanger boxes of Series 2 and then some of the opening day, I don't know if mega box is the right word, but they had just the bigger 12-pack boxes of those. And so I could tell that they were moving the store around and moving a lot of things. And so I thought, okay, maybe I should just ask someone. And so while I tell the story, obviously, you can look at the beautiful shine that I pulled out of the 9 that I broke. But anyway, I decided to ask the employee, hey, you got any Bowman Mega Boxes? Got any Bowman? And the guy goes, oh, you know what? The woman was here today. So obviously the vendor that stocks them was there. And so he said that, hey, they everything is here. Look at all this. And we may have some, we don't. And then he said something that was really, really interesting, which was, we just have had a lot of trouble, with these Bowman Mega Boxes. And I said, oh yeah, some people have not even gotten any. And I told him how I had, searched 4 different states and all that and hadn't seen any. And he goes, well, it was really strange because at one point we got a ton in, but they never made it out to the floor. They were reconsumed by the vendor. And I said, really? So you got a bunch in to put out, but then the vendor took them back? And he said, yeah. He said, I don't know if there was a quality control issue or what, but I was immediately started having conspiracy theories of, okay, let me get this straight. There are people who never even saw a Bowman Mega Box. And now you're telling me that not only did you get them, but they never made it out to the store. And so he kind of thought, well, I don't know, maybe it was a quality control issue. And so that's the kind of the content of the video today. Like, what do you think? What do you think happened? I can only really think of 3 different, scenarios of why the vendor would reconsume mega boxes. And maybe this was just the only store that did it, but I'm doubtful of that. But yeah, maybe it was a quality control issue. Maybe a bunch of cards went out that were cut wrong or printed wrong or whatever, or the packs were messed up or something. But I don't know. If you're like me, I watched about 100 different box breaks, and I only saw 1 pack of cards, 1 pack of the Bowman Mojos that were weird, that were kind of cut weird. That's it. I mean, I saw that many, so I don't know. But maybe they took them back. So that's kind of like the first theory. Maybe it really was quality control. Second theory, maybe the vendor took them out of this Target to put in a different Target that sold better. But I don't think that's true because this Target I was at was stocked to the gills of all the new stuff. Stadium Club, Series 2, Prism, Mega Box Prism. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. Like I said, they had 3 different displays in the back. And the Target nearest to me isn't the greatest Target. This is a different Target in a really nice area. The Target that's nearest me is not the best Target in the world. It's smaller, and how I found the 6 mega boxes there, I was shocked that they even had them. So the fact that maybe they would brought to a different target to sell doesn't make any sense. This is a high traffic area that obviously does well with baseball cards. So that didn't really do it for me. The other thing that came up though was selling these. So the vendor essentially selling the boxes to another distributor to make more money. And so just think about it. Like, this is supposed to be a Target exclusive, but we all know that there are places selling a ton of these boxes, 10s, 20s, 30s, hundreds of these boxes right now. It's like, where did they get them from? And so I don't know, but it certainly makes sense if a vendor sees the demand for these things so high. You know, they're selling them to Target. Like, let's say they sell them to Target for $10 and Target's selling them for 20. Well, what if they can sell them for 20 somewhere else to someone else who's selling it to 30 or 40? Just basic, you know, capitalism and basic supply and demand economics seems to think that, hey, they probably, you know, janked them out of different targets and sold them somewhere else where they could get more money for them. So I don't know. Just filled with conspiracy theories. You know, it's a little bit of a bummer because I know there's a lot of people who weren't as fortunate as me, who was able to find 9 of them and have a good time breaking like the sickest Vlad auto in the world. Look how clean that is. I mean, it's crazy. But if this is supposed to be a Target exclusive, then it should be sold exclusively on Target.com or exclusively in stores from the vendor. So anyway, that's kind of my rant today. I hope you found it interesting. If not, hey, I get it. No one likes to hear people rant, but I had to do it just for my own sanity. I hope you're having a great Saturday and have a blessed rest of your weekend. Bye.